All right. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, we give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, by Shim, Yahweh Shai, by Shua, Dash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who grew well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessing to the hopeful elect on the forefront, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song, this is Brother Bob. Just to come with a little quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, basically touching this madness. As you see on the screen, the side nigga service. Which this one of the cause, this one of the cause of the downfall, all right, of our tribe. Speaking of you Negroes, Latino, American, Hispanics. All right, even when it came down to being spiritual fornication, us going to the other gods, serving other idols, that's a spiritual fornication. But here it is, you got this side nigga service. And when you look upon these things that the side nigga service require, all right, hey, it's going off. And here it is in Babylon the Great. This shit has been deemed okay, acceptable. Ain't nothing wrong with it. This the way of the world. All right, but when you look at the judgment, or can I bring it a little raw, the consequences of the actions that's shown as being a side nigga is what? It's death. It's death, man. So when you go into this, it said tired of your boyfriend. The law speaks about how, you should not mess with another man, woman. Just think about the feel of it. It's a disgrace, man. All right, if you truly in your right mind, you'll feel bad. You messing with another man, woman. Then here it is. Just imagine it's your woman. You'll feel bad. Like the Heavenly Father felt bad on us. But I'm just sticking to the point. Oh, this the trend in Babylon the Great. This was being promoted in the music, TV shows. Like you can't not see this shit. Whether your family members, it's just Babylon, man. So it said tired of your boyfriend, baby daddy still ain't shit. Husband have admissions. See that? Order side niggas today included good morning text, unlimited booty rubs, 2 hours of vent time, smoke, drink, optional, custom and kids package available. You see that? Come on, man. That's why Babylon the Great had to be destroyed, man. So let me get this precept real quick. This is Habakkuk 1 and 4. It said, therefore the law is slack. What law? All right. The law of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. The do's and the don'ts. That's why I say the fear of the Lord was taught by the precepts of men, because when you hear the apostles, the elders, the bishops, great millstone in particular, all right, they persuade you through the terror of the Lord. See that? Because when you start to read the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai for the action that we do, it's brutal, man. Like, God damn. The slightest thing could be, you could be put to death. So how much more of this right here? All right. So it said the law is slack, and the judgment never go forth. You see that? Because when a man mess with another man, woman, he don't go to jail. It might be times that he might be put to death, by another individual. He get found out about it, but that's judgment too. But no, that act, in particular, that man supposed to be put to death, man. We all, some of us, I won't say all, fall victim of that. But through the blood, all of Yahweh Shai, we've been made free from that, man. We've been, forgiven from that as we continue to rehearse the righteous acts, become a new creature in Yahweh Shai. Them former things, we became a new creature. We've been born again through the Spirit. But they don't take away the effect of how, this is what hindering us, so to speak. All right, hindering us, all right, as a nation. Because this is what our people more engulfed in, following bullshit like this. So it said, for the wickedness though compares about the righteousness, therefore wrong judgment what proceed. You know, so our people see it that here it is when a woman, you know, got a side nigga, you know, and they both okay about it. They ain't looking at the fact of what it causes as diseases, you know what I'm saying, problems in the house. See, Jake ain't looking at that. But when you become a spiritual man and start to apply the wisdom, all right, the knowledge and the understanding, then you start to see those things. Then it affect you, you know what I'm saying? And then here it is, you start to cry out. You know, hey, we have to stop this. We have to stop this, man. You know? So, let me get into Leviticus. This is Leviticus 20 and 10. And it says, and the man that commit adultery with another man's wife, even he that commit adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and adulteress should be put to death. You see that? So we fell victim of that growing up in Babylon the Great. But it's the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shah that which give us the opportunity, all right, to what? Rehearse the righteous act. You know, because right now we all supposed to be dead. So like I say, Yahweh Shema Shah play a big role, all right, when he was crucified, man. So the water for, you know, for that. So this Matthews, because this for your New Testament, you know, or your old Israelite Testament only. So this Matthews 5, real quick. This Matthews 5 and 27. And this is Yahweh Shah. You know, it said, ye have heard that it was said about them of old time, meaning what? The Old Testament, man. All right, he referring back to the law. Thou shalt not what? Commit adultery. So you playing the role of a side nigga, you committing adultery. Then a woman will say, well, a man got a side woman. Hey, take it up with the Most High, man. All right? Because long as that woman ain't dealing with a man, that man's okay to deal with that other woman. He's not going off unless that woman would have a man. All right? So take that up with Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? So.
That your scooter now?
Huh?
That your scooter?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's your rolling, man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a lock it. So here it is. Just on this act alone, when you read Romans, let me get that real quick. When you read Romans, all right, 7 and 14, it says, for we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin, as we just subjected to sin, but by the way of Yahweh Shah, we're being brought back. You know, here it is, it's this our sacrifice that we have to make as we continue to rehearse the righteous acts. You know what I'm saying? Them sacrifices, you know, giving up the flesh. You know, it's a daily battle. So we know that the law is spiritual. Why? Because we have to apply the law. See, the law said we can't mess with another man and woman. Therefore, what you are being in the act of what? You're in the act of being spiritual. You know, in a better term. All right? Because here it is, when you go into Proverbs, that's why we got to get back into this. You know what I'm saying? Because Proverbs 6, real quick, Proverbs 6 and 32. You know, we all fall short of that. You know, but it's the repentance. All right, and trying through the Spirit to not fall back under that temptation. That's what the Lord, you know what I'm saying, smile upon. All right. But here it is, this Proverbs 6 and 32. It says, but whoso committed adultery with a woman lack understanding. Understanding of what? The law, statutes, commandments. You see that? And it says, he that doeth it destroyed his own soul. You see that? So here it is, Hosea 4 and 6. What it say? My people will be destroyed for the what? The lack of knowledge. So our people out here, because what Babylon the Great produces through the media, through the you know, music, through the movies, TV shows, that it's okay to commit adultery. But they not knowing the penalty of that, which is what? Death. Alright? And Yahushua spoke with it because mainly this is the time of that generation. When you go into Matthew 16, Yahushua spoke of that. Yahushua, Matthew 16 and 4. Alright? And it says, a wicked and what? Adultery generation. And that's what you see. Let's go back into the side nigga kit. Tired of your boyfriend. Baby daddy still ain't shit. Husband have a mistress. You see that? Come on, man. Good morning text. Alright? The Lord gonna destroy niggas with that mindset. So the Wali how about Shema Shai, but those that came out of that mindset. You know? So here it is. It say a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given but the sign of the prophet Jonah, which is speaking mainly of who the prophets now on the highways and the hedges. Alright? That's prophesying. He said, and left them and departed. Alright? So by us rehearsing the righteous acts, this is the form of us being brought out of darkness, alright, to the Lord marvelous light, which is the understanding. Because remember, I read in Proverbs, he that commit adultery what lack understanding. So when we was dead, alright, and none of void, the Lord have what? Gave us the spirit, man. Alright, we have been made alive to understand, alright, the law, statutes, commandments, the judgment. Alright, so when you go into 1 Peter, and I'm going to end, I gotta go back in after my little break. This 1 Peter 2 and 9. And it says, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. You see that? A peculiar people, that ye shall show forth praise of him who called you out of darkness into what? His marvelous light. Alright, so us being in darkness, us, you know, committing foul acts, you know, under the hands of our enemy who bringing forth those decrees, you know. So Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. Alright, and basically, you know, as we continue to rehearse the righteous acts, you know, becoming a new creature in Yahushua, we've been renewed in the spirit of our mind. And when you start to look at these things in the world, it starts to become a hindrance on your mind. That's why the Lord said, if you love the world, the Father not in you. Alright, because when you think about the world, it only promotes what? Death. And Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah promote what? Life. So Lord willing, y'all brothers is edified. Next time, Shalom, Baba Abra, like DTA, baby.